What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at two figures from the brand new released WWE Elite Series 112. I have these two, and then I have two more that are coming in tomorrow's video, and the other two I'm just going to be waiting until they hit retail, and that is Seth Rollins and Xavier Woods. I do love Xavier's new head scan, and I love his new gear design. It's actually one of my favorite ones that they've done in a long time in figure form for him. And then Seth Rollins, I just got the Elite 109, 3 series later. Do I really need the other one? I guess I'll get it once it hits retail. But today we're going to be talking about JD McDonagh and Bray Wyatt. The illustrious, unreleased Bray Wyatt that got put in the greatest hits line and they got canceled again, and we finally have it back in the main line. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, so we're going to take a look at JD first, and then we're going to get into Bray, just to build some anticipation for that one. This JD is actually pretty insane. He comes with 2 mic holding hands. He comes with 2 open palm slapping hands in case he needs to get down and dirty with Damian Priest on TV. He comes with 2 fisted hands, once again in case he needs to get down and dirty. And he comes with a separate hairpiece. We're going to talk about that in a second. He comes with this really cool, like, I don't know if it's really cool. It's like this jacket thing. It's got a hood on it. It has Irish Ace on the back, has the JD and the spade. It looks really cool. The design does. I don't know how, it's an awkward length. If it went all the way down to like the ankles or even the knees, it would make a little more sense. Or if it stopped above the waistline, it's just a really awkward length. But it does have the spade and the JD on the front as well. It has what? 1, 2, 3, 4 connectors in order to peg it in there. Which, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't use rubber accessories at all. Like, it's nice, but I would rather that have been cloth, because it's never going back on JD. One, because just the posability sucks when it has those on there. And 2, it's always hard to kind of plug those back in once it is on the figure. It's easy to do like this because you can stick your hand on the inside and peg it in. But as far as like getting it on once it's on there, it's always tough. But I'm just now like thinking about it though. That JD in the spade does look pretty sick, and the fact that his name was Jordan Devlin, and then they kind of shortened it to JD and then added the McDonagh. I was hesitant on the name change at first, but it is growing on me. It is growing on me. Let's talk about this hairpiece. This hairpiece, this is not the one that comes on in the packaging. This is the kind of hair down version. It looks good. Now, I know people are going to complain about his head being too small because JD appears to have a bigger head in person. That's what everybody says. But I don't know. I'm fine with it on the figure. This is the longer hair though, but the one that comes on in packaging is the bun hair sculpt, which also looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really nice bun hair sculpt. And it looks good on the figure, backstage and stuff like that. I've noticed he started wearing his hair down more. But what I really want to do is, I wish we had a Jordan Devlin hairstyle like Finn back from when he was in the UK tournament. I don't remember the actual like official name for it when he was competing in that. I would like that head scan. But I'm gonna take the man bun off of there and then put the longer hair sculpt on there, just since that is what we see more. Kind of got that mullet going on. As far as the figure itself, is this on ball joints? Ooh, why is that so stiff? These are on ball joints. Okay, so Steve and Bill actually addressed this from Comic-Con. We're gonna take a little sidestep from the review real quick. The hip joints have been ungodly difficult to maneuver for the last like 5, 6, 7 sets. I noticed it a lot with Chad Gable, the Elite 106, I believe. Holy crap, they're knocking these elites out fast. I noticed it on Chad Gable, where if you throw his leg out to the side, one, it's hard to do anyway, but then when you bring it back, it's like kind of dropped, and then you gotta like pop it back in there. Like it's a drop down hip that's not working correctly, but the elites aren't supposed to have the drop down hip. I also noticed it on the Top Picks Logan Paul Elite, which I haven't even touched that figure again. I think I think I gave it to somebody, because once it did that, the hip stuck down. I'm going to use an accessory from Marvel Legend real quick. The hip stuck down like right about there, which I mean isn't far, but it's far enough for something to be wrong. So they said they are looking to address that issue, so that is nice. This, I don't know if this has the pin legs. No, these legs are pinless, which is surprising because they do bend fairly well. The only thing blocking it is the knee pad. As far as the base for this feels to be the exact same, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Formula as any Daniel Bryan figure. Most recently, or the one that's popping in my head the most, is, let's see, the Adam Cole Elite 92? I don't know why, it's just the generic body Elite, and that's what I think of with this. It's got the same torso, same arms, same legs, boots, obviously, instead of the kick pads here. I don't think he has a design on his kick pads, but I do wish there was something here. I might see if there's some like green kick pads that kind of match this to look good. Now, I do wish this was black and purple, but this was before he officially joined the Judgment Day, which technically speaking only happened like within the last week, which is kind of wild. He was like a little affiliate member, but it does look cool. I like the design. It has the JD Spade that I'm all of a sudden a big fan of. I like the green in the middle. It's a nice eye-appealing green. It's not like a striking in-your-face green like the lighter green here on this Eddie Guerrero, or I like to think of the Elite 31, I believe, Usos. I think they were 31. Not sure. It's the lime green Uso Elites. I do like this. It's real easy on the eyes. It has the JD logo with the green and the white on the knee pads. Looks good. Then on the back, it's just generic wrestler. It's green, or it's black head to toe. Nothing special there. So it is nice for there to be some cool designs on the front. I do like that. I do like that a lot. As far as his comparisons with the Judgment Day, let's go ahead and take Dominic Mysterio. I don't know why I put this hat on him recently. I guess from when he showed up wearing the cowboy hat and the boots with Liv on Raw. There he is with Dominic. Off the top of my head, I cannot think of like their proper heights. But then there he is with Finn Balor. That looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. And then you can throw in Liv with Dominic, if you so please. But I do like those comparisons there. And I do think that this JD figure is actually like gonna exceed a lot of expectations. I just hate that about the hips. But I guess once that gets changed, maybe I don't know if swapping the legs would fix the issue, or if it's a crotch piece issue. I don't know. So don't hold me to that. Let's get into this Bray Wyatt. Now, this was first teased in the Epic Moments line with Matt Hardy. He had the red pants instead of the tan pants. And then when they announced it coming back into the line, it was having the tan pants in the Greatest Hits line. That is fine though. Either way, I like the red, I like the tan. I'm happy with both. As far as accessories, he comes with the lantern, which we have seen time and time again, and you will actually see again in this video, except this one has the black like braces painted on there, where the other one that I've been showing off does not. He comes with two weapon holding hands that you see on the figure, and then kind of the open spread out hands when he has his arms to the side, or just when he's taunting or anything like that. It does have the painted thumb, and it has the wrap around the left hand. There. As far as articulation, this is pretty much what you have seen from Bray Wyatt figures in the past. This torso is the exact same as his other releases. This is the first technical Bray Wyatt with double jointed arms. We've gotten Fiend figures. We've gotten the promo Elite 85 Bray Wyatt that had the orange pants that everybody complained about. But as far as like the Eater of Worlds or like Backwoods Louisiana, this is the first time getting a double jointed arms on your Bray Wyatt. It has the amazing tattoo detail that we have come to see in all of his releases. Very nice. If you take the head off, it does have the wing tattoos that we have seen on all of his figures on his back there. Does not have the chest tattoo because he did not have it at this time. As far as head sculpt, this is an older head sculpt that we have seen, but it does have the true effects, and my god, this looks really good. From just The paint detail, I don't know how well it's going to come across on camera, but the paint detail, even in the beard, looks very, very nice there. Looks very good. As far as legs, I cannot remember if these are the same as the, I think, Elite 54 Bray Wyatt with the black pants. If it's the same mold or not, because these do have pins, which shows that this was a previous release, unless this was a unique sculpt for the Epic Moments pack, and they're using that leftover sculpt from years ago when that set got canceled. As far as the articulation, it does unfortunately have the same issue that the JD has and the Logan Paul that I talked about prior. This figure is on pine cone joint, so you will not be doing a leg swap here. And I don't know if you noticed that just then, but like when you stick the leg out, you kind of see it go down, and then it forces its way right back up at the end. If you can see it there. So that's what I'm talking about. It feels like it have like hip dysplasia or something like that. As far as the knee articulation, he can get very far back, which is wild for like this body type. It's insane. This is a Bray Wyatt, though, that we have seen time and time again, but it does have the proper upgrades, like the new pants that we have seen. We have not seen those. Does mine have like a little lean to the right, like our left, his right? I don't know. But this is the torso we have seen. Double jointed arms on the Eater of Worlds, which is nice, which I guess is the first time we've gotten the like mid-arm wrap with a double jointed arm for him. It's such an upgrade, and I want to go ahead and compare him to his brother here, who is now taking over the mantle on TV. This is just a small little custom, nothing too fancy, a little fix up I did. And I think this does look very nice together. I will be posting pictures with them together on Instagram. But that is going to be it for today's review of the Elite 112 Bray Wyatt and JD McDonagh. I love the Bray Wyatt, and I'm very surprised by the JD, I'm not going to lie. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.